Hey guys, I'm back.
You're letting people in. I swear it's never my intentions. Always missing all the signs that got
Hey
me.
guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Imani. Today we're going to be doing something super easy, something super simple and quick. We're going to be doing an eyebrow tutorial. Normally when I do my eyebrows, I use an eyebrow pencil. I feel like it's easier and you have more control, but to each its own. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the brow pomade and the brow pencil. So at the end of the video, you guys can figure out which one you like best. So let's just get right into it. I'm not going to talk too much. Now that we're zoomed in and you guys can see my face a little better, we're just going to start off with the eyebrow pencil. So you guys already know how an eyebrow pencil looks. This is the Morphe Brow Definer brow pencil. I'm so sorry, I cannot speak English, but it's in the shade Chocolate Mousse. What I like to do when I'm doing my brows first is brush them up, and you can see already how it has a more defined shape and a defined line. So what I like to do next is just start off at the midsection of my brow, so that's like right about here, and I'm just gonna follow my original line that my eyebrows already have. Let me just do that for you guys so you can see. And I'm just following that line. And don't be afraid if you like mess up and go outside the line, because we're gonna be cleaning it up with concealer anyways. But let me just continue, be quiet, because I like to focus and I literally don't breathe when I do my brows. So give me 1 second. So I'm going to go to the very top portion of my eyebrow and create a nice little soft line. We're not going to make something that is super harsh like the one we have right here, because I just want to create a little gradient. My eyelash extensions are in the way, but they are pretty, so it doesn't matter. You guys can see already the difference. We have a defined shaped brow. This has nothing. Yeah. What I like to do is drag my eyebrows down and just brush them down. And now you guys can see when you brush your eyebrows down, you can see the portions that are like a little bit empty. Like for me, that's like right here at the portion of my arch, and then right here at the tail of my eyebrow. So what I'm gonna do is go in and make a nice little line following the original shape of my eyebrow again, just like what we did to the bottom. We're gonna do to the top. So now that I made that line, I'm just going to blend out my eyebrow using the little spoolie. I'm just going to brush them back up. And you guys can see by me just brushing my eyebrows together or brushing them up, it takes away that harsh line that we had originally. And that's perfectly fine because we already have the product where we want it. And we haven't filled in our brows yet. That was just like a nice little outline. So now that you have your eyebrow brushed out the way that you like it, I'm just going to start filling them in the sparse areas. So for me, that's right here, my tail, and a little bit at the beginning of my eyebrows. So let's just do that now. Yeah, now I'm actually going to go in with the concealer before we go to the other eyebrow and do the pomade. So normally what I like to do when I conceal my eyebrows is use a lighter concealer and then a concealer that is around the same shade as my foundation. So for today, I'm actually going to be using the ColourPop Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 90W. So this is how it looks. And I'm going to be using this on the bottom portion of my eye just to brighten up the bottom. And I'm just going to use a regular little flat end brush. So I'm going to basically do what I did at the beginning of filling in my eyebrows. And that's just going along that line that we have. Okay, so now you can see the difference of how my eyebrows used to look versus how they look now. Super clean at the bottom. So if you made any mistakes when you were initially doing that first little line, they're cleaned up because of concealer. So next, what I'm going to do is go in with a concealer that is a little darker, which is like going to be the same shade as my foundation, only because I don't like to use a highlighting concealer on the top portion of my brow because I want it to match and blend in seamlessly with my foundation. So let's just do that. And for that, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 13. So now what I'm going to do is go to the top portion of my eyebrow and just follow my arch. Also, guys, if you don't want to like use two different concealers, you guys can feel free to use your foundation. But yeah, I followed my original arch, and like I said, guys, super easy, super quick, and super simple. What I'm gonna do now is just go out to the edges of my concealer and just blend those out really quickly. So now that that's all semi-blended out, I'm going to go in with the dip pomade now. This may be a little harder for some people. I know, like I said, I usually use my brow pencil. I haven't used brow pomade in a while, so this may be a little crazy, but let's just get right into it. Typically, this is how a brow pomade looks. It comes in like a little compact like so. Boom. And for today, I'm just going to be using a little angled brush like so. What we're going to do is just go straight into the pomade. Normally, if your pomade does get a little dry, you can just always throw some like water or oil in it. But this one's super creamy. And you don't want to go and take a lot. You do not need a lot of brow pomade. But yeah. What I'm going to do is just take the little spoolie portion and I'm just going to brush up my eyebrows just like how we did with the brow pencil. And we're just going to follow that line. So now that I created that little line, I'm going to just do the same thing that I did with this brow and brush all my brow hairs down. And then we're going to go in with the second line. Guys, fun fact, the eyebrow that I'm doing right now is the eyebrow that I literally hate. So yeah, I hate this eyebrow. It's so ugly. But let me just do the top portion. And we're just going to follow the arch that we have naturally. We're not going to do anything super crazy. And now I'm just going to brush my eyebrows the way I like them before I start filling them in with the pomade. So now I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of the brow pomade before filling it in. So let's do that. And I'm going to do light strokes. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to go in with our two concealers. The one that is lighter, that's going to be going on the bottom to highlight. And then we're going to go back in with the one that's closer to our foundation shade on the top. I'm just going to do that really quickly. I can't find my brush, but I'm going to go look for my brush and then come back. Because nobody understands how mad I am right now. I'm gonna go woosah, and I think I might just also just come back full glam. Yeah, I think I should because I look crazy right now. So I'll be back with my eyebrows all done and we'll be closing out the video. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm in a better mood, so that's always a good thing, right? You guys can look at my brows now. I don't feel like there's really that much of a difference between the brow pencil, which is this side, and the brow pomade. Do you guys see a difference? Because I don't, in all honesty. So to each its own. Whatever technique you like better or whatever product you like better, let me know what you guys like, pomade or brow pencil. I like the brow pencil, so I'm biased. And it's time to close out the video with a positive affirmation of the week, guys. Let's check in the phone. That's me. Let's see. I have it right here, and the positive affirmation for this week is I am worthy of good things. Say it with me. Say it with me. Say it with me, because I know you're watching. If you made it this far, it is, I am worthy of good things. Listen, guys, it says what it says, and don't forget to keep repeating it to yourself in the morning, night. Write it down, whatever you want to do, whatever's best for you. Make sure you say it to yourself throughout this week. I love you guys. I hope you love me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.